Wow, 3 things to apologize for. Hi, it's Rob. Sorry about coughing at the start of a video. I'm sorry about snacking in between. If I keep making noises, I'm a little bit sorry, not 100%, and I feel bad that I should be more sorry. And then if my dog barks, she's been chatting to the dogs outside. So 20 seconds to go nowhere. We have got to, let me find the page. Insight Analyzer. It's a keyword research tool. I have to be honest, so if you don't want to look at a paid tool, you can run. Okay, there are ways of finding this if you don't want the paid tool. Wow, that's so hard. So basically you just keep doing your keyword research deeper and deeper and deeper down into analysis. Most of them are paid tools. So even my main keyword tool, I pay $30 for the year. And there's others that will, like SEMrush. There's a fair chance they'll let you do free keyword research up in the beginning. So you can find, and of course the Google keyword tool. So if you're not going to use this tool, you've literally got to go and find other ways to find out that people also ask. There was one that used to be free and they've got to be paid. It's because people use it and love it, this source of keyword research. Now, if you're doing, let me bail off here and go to these. If you're doing normal keyword, these are open from other videos. Sorry that I just kind of just scoop it open and then talk over it. If you're doing normal keyword research, okay, in this case it was for handmade gifts. It's lovely. You get the big numbers and you can see if it's competitive globally. Handmade gift ideas for best friend, and that's 8,100 searches. That's 7 cents a click. Oh, it's a beautiful thing. And it'll tell you that people are friendly with each other at Christmas time. Excuse me, no talking, huh? Sorry. So, but what you're not getting here is what I call content keywords, and the knowledge you gain from people also ask keywords. So these are question keywords. These are keywords people are asking when they want help. So in this case, the keyword would have been for wooden chopping boards. And incidentally, the software that I'm going to show you how to use, or that you should be using, you can run it for wooden chopping boards. You can then run the same thing for wooden cutting boards. Incidentally, even though if you look here, it gives cutting board and chopping board questions mixed in here. But again, it depends on how deep and how solid you want to entrench yourself or knowledge yourself. Sorry. I don't have a filter either, people, and so I apologize for it, but I can't change. So when you do this, people also ask, what you're getting are keywords. In fact, let me show you. I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to copy these. No, I want to not copy the numbers. I'm going to copy these top, however many there are. I'm going to show you that these are not great keywords. So what I've got to do is, and you might as well follow me, it's keyword research. So I go along to my keyword analyzer. It's called, not Insight Analyzer, it's called Keywords Everywhere, and I hit bulk keyword data, and when it's in there, it's going to tell me, please don't tell me comma or new line. I think I'm okay there, and you hit paste. Now what I want to know is that how many people do this question, search for it. Why is oak bad for cutting boards? And is it? So, man, can I do it that fast? Does it really do that? Where's the why is oak bad for cutting boards? And it really is. So can you see what it's done? Oh, man, that's so quick. It's a beautiful thing. So it says how to sanitize a wooden cutting board. 22,000 people. But now's the bad news. These people own cutting boards, and if you're selling them, so no wonder it's 2 cents a click for 22,000 people. But by the way, if you make cutting boards, this tells me that this is a beautiful market to make an ebook for, and not just one ebook, You use software like this one I've got here, which is this is prompt software. It's called Value Stacker. I want to get back out of there fast. How do I do it? Man, have I lost where I was in here? Well, it's so possible. Oh, it's opened up here, thank goodness. And you literally have got people are looking for this for 2 cents. You could literally make a book $5. Better still, use this as a keyword. It's probably incorrect, but it's fine. Let's do search for Google how to. I'm sorry, I've gone a little bit off course as well, but this is the whole point of these people also ask keywords. So it tells me that there's about 2 cents. What I do is I'd go in here and find more that I could do similar. How to clean a wooden cutting board with vinegar, and more. And I'd use the same thing by putting it back into this software that I'm suggesting you get your hands on inside Analyser. By the way, on my services on my website, so I'm on Things to Make and Sell, and if you find, I don't know if you can find my page that says what I do. I try to not kind of have to work. Yeah, I'm quite smart. I've hidden it. Oh, this is the course I'm making for you. But look, I picked that page. Okay, so the point is that I would do the research for you, but I'm not going to be cheap. You're better off paying for whatever this is, $40, $60, I don't know. And you get these keywords and you get so many things, and you can do it by cross-referring the questions right across the board. So again, back to this, if you are the chopping board person, and you can now get keywords that help people. Where was I? Let's go back to that one. It was cool, the answer there. That you give them a free book. What type of wood is best for a cutting board? And you literally say, are you looking for this? Better to pay 19 cents. Give them the book. And in that, you literally run links to every type. When you make a cutting board in this wood, this is our range here. If you want to, in other words, click, click, click. They've trusted you because they've read 9 pages of details on this instead of a website. So weird, they trust the book better. But it can go more. And you can see, even though people aren't by the hundreds asking for what wood to avoid for cutting boards, although it might be again in a different form up here, create the book, make it a cheat sheet, 3 pages, that's all you need to do, and give it to people with a nice looking cover. And excuse me, we've been over this. And so if you look, it's still, these were numbers that weren't too bad. And so what's the most hygienic, healthiest? It's cool that people care. Do wooden cutting boards hold bacteria? Well, I hope so. I love bacteria. It's like gives me gut health. So I don't know if that's true. Don't ever trust what I say about gut health. I'm diabetic, fat, and overweight. Cost per click. Look at this. So again, if you run an ad to this keyword, you can literally get your book potentially into the hands of 400 people a month that need to know why your boards have this oil and that treatment, and it comes with these things, teaching them how to, everything that puts them at ease on this question. Oh man, it's such a beautiful thing. This people also ask thing makes me want to cry with happiness. Incidentally, if I've pre-done a bundle, so now that I've done this one, I'm going to hit this. I'm so sorry, people. I'm gonna, there's no excuse for her either. She knows better. I'm gonna download this one and add it to the chopping board bundle. And incidentally, it tells you that I've already got 1,700 keywords in the chopping board bundle. Did I have this version of it with the numbers? No. In other words, you can just keep digging and digging. And if you have the tools, let's go back to here, you can dig and dig and dig. Did I ask you please to use my affiliate link if you buy this? I do have an affiliate link, and I'll send it to you. It'll be on the page somewhere. So when you go through this, you'll see it does other stuff too. And if you look long tail keywords can be used for different things. So know also that I use long tail keywords. I've got this software. Let me see if it's easy to find. I've got this software that I paid for, and that now automatically posts. It doesn't matter. It automatically posts pages, AI driven, to my website based on keywords. Okay. So that's really cool, because it means that I'm now building up a nest of post keywords on my WordPress website that are long tail, answering people's questions. And if I go to the trouble, and by the way, watch out for this, this is work involved in this. You need images. The images need to be correctly optimized, etc., etc. And what it could do, and I say this carefully because keyword research used to be all about knowing where to target your website from keyword point of view for SEO and rankings, and then huge money because you're ranking for the keywords. These days AI has made things like a minefield of drama and trouble. So there we go, 8.5 billion Google searches. These are now just for me insight into knowing who and what people want. And so yeah, people also ask, but there's other things it does. There's the people also ask button. Now I just go there, to be honest. This is a perfect example, puppy training. Incidentally, even if you ask it to, it'll give it to you in this form, which is pretty cool, because what you've got now is a category that you can create either for books. So this is your category for a book in puppy training. And these are the 6 things that related, 3 or whatever, that relate to puppy training, that you can make those 3 or 4 or 5 page giveaway booklets and literally make people in the puppy world so happy, because you've given them everything. And then of course at the other end you give them the whole puppy training course or whatever it is that you're up to. Okay, I'm done. And you're probably glad, because I'm on 12 minutes on this one. I promise you it's a serious addiction for mine. I'm the kind of bonehead that will go and play with Inside Analyzer. I call it my PAA Analyzer for fun. Honestly, I get a thrill from knowing keywords and what people are doing. It's like having a spyglass of what the world is up to. I love it. I'm out of here. Sorry, too much talking. Cheers.